Hi, how y'all doing? This is Joanna once again here in the week with a Friday video with the Washington Nationals. I know what I say Nationals. I always get confused because they used to be the Montreal Expos and I am wearing Expos uniforms. Why? Because screw you. One of the things I'm looking at when I look at this lineup is that I got to get some young talent in here. That's one clear thing that I think about when I'm doing this team because it's like you want a good bunch of guys that are older, but you don't want them to be so old. You know what I mean? Like Melky Cabrera, like he was good back in 2012. It's time to start getting some young blood. Andrelton Simmons, he's good. I actually like him. I like Pollock. I like Grichuk. Grichuk. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, but I'll try to. I like Lamb, but those guys are also like close to 30, so it's kind of tough to be like, they got so much upside, but you also know that upside's going to go down in a few years. So, yeah, it's like great, fantastic. I'm just walking around trying to like do things. I mean, it's like with this team, it's a little bit different because I did do a fantasy draft. That's why it's all a bunch of players that aren't actually on the Nationals. So it's like, just trying to get things done, you know, like it's like great fan. It's not bad actually. I think we're in first place or competing for first place, which is a huge accomplishment, especially when you got a bunch of older guys. It's like, you want to be good, but you also know that um it's like this the farm system is pretty barren last time I checked. Yeah, and that's like maybe a while back, but like I could remember that farm system being like Matt Holliday, Howie Kendrick. It's like, no, that ain't good. You know? It's not good. Jordy Mercer, who's really a quad A player, but forget it. You know? I'm like, oh man, I'm just. There we go, get that run in. But still, like, and then I got Evan Gaddis. I love Gaddis, but he's not really a big league catcher. He's a slugger, not a catcher. There's a difference. Catchers have defensive ability. Gaddis has nothing. He's not good with the glove. And he doesn't really have that big arm that offsets it either. So it's like one of those things where you're decent with your arm, but you're not good with the stick, and you're not good with the glove. It's like, yo, that's a tough combination to be a catcher with, you know? Especially with the glove and the arm. It's like, yo, you want like at least one of those to be excellent. You know what? I mean, that's good he got a hit, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, oh, crack. Oh, that was good. Nice double there. But I think that was more of a double due to like the guy actually just saying, I'm gonna throw it to third to get Jordy Mercer. And it was like, that's why that happened. And not because he was trying to get a double. You know what I mean? Like, I always kind of like that because it's a good heads up play. But it is one of those things where you're like, yeah, he wasn't trying to get two. He was trying to maybe get one. Now let's see if he can get. No, he's not even gonna see. He's not fast, so he's not rounding third. You know, it was good though to get that run. It's just, I mean, also I don't even know who's playing center field for them, so they might have a cannon, which is, not a bad decision. I mean, you got one out. Who cares? Oh, those guys are just slow. Yeah, I don't know why you throw it down to third in that situation. None of these guys are gonna steal. Like none, you know. And I say that because usually when they throw it down to third, obviously they're trying to pick them off. But If I'm the base coach, I'm basically telling Gaddis, stay on third base, dude. You're not obviously a runner, so I mean, just stay here. Maybe you tag up like you're doing right now and get thrown out at the plate or not, But still, yeah, that's weird. I hate that, but eh. Another guy that's like over 30, it's just like, yo, how is he still in the league? I have him on the Mets, and I actually like he's useful. Like for me, there's a usefulness to some players that you just don't get with others. Like if catcher is your second position, I don't care. I'm taking you, and like you can hit, like, oh, but obviously that wasn't good. That was me just swinging. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm like, I keep saying that. Like, yeah, it's so great to be tired. Yeah, no, it's just like, eh, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Not feeling too good. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I also am carrying three catchers. Why? Because you know what? Some of them, like sometimes, like again, like it's weird. I mean, like I said with Carlos Santana, he can play catcher as a backup position if you need him to do it in a pinch, which I have done on other teams. That's good. But like my thinking with him is that he's like the emergency catcher on this team because the other guy that's the one that's behind the plate right now, John Hicks, is the like backup, and then the guy playing first is the third string guy, to use a football term, and that's really just because I wanted to put Gaddis in right field, So it's like, yeah, and like that's the other thing. Like again, Gaddis is like what I was gonna say is that with positions and second positions, you got to know where to hold them and when to fold them, you know. Because like I like Melky Cabrera and I like the outfielders like him, but he's not a center fielder at all. Gaddis is probably the slowest outfielder ever, which is why I think the Astros wanted to move him back to catcher and did. So it's like one of those things where you're just like, yep, this wouldn't work in the real world, but no, we're not in the real world, are we? You know? It's also like I don't care. Like I'm gonna just do it my way right now. Like you get like, oh no, come on. I'll do it my way. Boom, home run. I give up. That wasn't even like that was a moonshot. I'm just gonna cry in my corner because that was like, oh, that was messed up. I mean, I know this guy has no confidence, which kind of irks me that he's pitching. It's like great. The one where I'm like, where I decide to like go into the game and say, oh, I'm gonna play this because nobody's, having a full set of health, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll play it because it allows me to substitute and see what the lineup has to offer, like outside of the stars. And then literally that happens. Like I get a 3-run lead and it's almost gone. Especially with two out. Like that sucks even worse. Like 2 outs to give up a big home run like that. You know, I kind of also I gotta add this: the mound rule visits like in MLB are gonna kill me. Like in the show, like the one that's gonna kill me in the show is like literally just having that like, oh, you gotta face three batter minimum. Like, yo, that's pretty messed up. Like, cause like I don't really mind that rule. Cause to be honest, with you, part of me was always back in the day like I'd get the 3 inning save. I don't care, but like part of me is also like, yo, that is not right. It's also one of those things like in the real world, getting 3 innings a save is like murder on your arm, especially because it's really hard to train for that. Apparently, like Like, especially also because the way the rosters are set up and all that too. I bet that has something to do with it because part of me is like, yeah, starters go six, 5 innings, 7 innings, or whatever how many innings they go. You know, I mean, they go more than 3 innings. That's the point usually. And then like I'm like, oh, that's great. But then I think about it, like starters get 5 days of rest, and then you got like all this stuff with the relievers going in every day sometimes or back to back. It's like, yeah, you can't go in for 3 innings back to back. That's like murder. That's killing your arm, man. Like just not right, just not cool, bro. Because it's like one of those things where you're like, oh shit, like I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to start, budgeting out my time. Cause like I don't know. It's just pretty cool though to do this thing where you're like broadcasting a little bit later than I normally do. Cause normally it's just like, oh, just gonna sit on the couch, make sure my controller's all charged up. Oh no. I say oh no because I just missed it. Not even because it's bad. I gotta deal with my family on the weekend, so I'm like, part of me is like, this is the Friday video, and part of me is also like, I don't like my family, but they help me out sometimes, and like that's a rare occasion, and when they do help me out, I try to pay them back a little bit, like try to, and as much as I can without giving up myself. That's what I mean with that. Not that like, I mean, I was about to starve this last week, and I literally got food thanks to them. So, like, to have like so many people, like, to have a friend tell me, really kind of, he kind of got downgraded from friend to acquaintance, and he literally said to me, "Oh, you have problem accepting help?" And I'm like, yo, what the heck are you talking about? I have problems with people trying to give me advice like that. You know, like I don't respond well to that. Like, I'm like, yo, I told him I'm not your therapist, but I told him that like in a way like, yo, I'm not responsible for you, dude. Like, you know, my worry is he's gonna go into inner community and start shit, and I'm like, yo, I don't want your shit. Like, I don't want any of inner community stuff because it's not good. It's like, it's just negative. It's like I work so hard to get away from them. I work so hard so I don't have to go to them for food stamp help. It's like one of those things where like this guy doesn't get it. Like if I'm telling, here's what I'm doing when I say like when I tell people my stories and my experiences. It's yes, it's for help, but it's not for the help of like, yo, let's get a plan together. It's like help and relating to me, like help in that way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, we share the same pain. That's okay. That's cool. But not like help as in like, oh, we got to get a plan together to, like no, no, no. I'm pretty sure I don't even know what that means because like part of me is like that's the only way I could explain it. And this idiot, I don't want to say he's an idiot, but whatever. Literally starts saying, "Oh, I need to learn to accept help," and I'm like, "Yo, I don't want that help." Like, like I'm not even trying to be paranoid. It's like I don't want it. I don't care. Like you help people, that's good for you. It's the gold star. But like, yo, I don't want it. And it's like one of those things where like, he goes to inner community. I'm just like, I don't want to be there on this Join Rise B event, and I don't mind saying that because part of me is like, nobody's hiring me or anything like that. But like, I mean, I can work with the dude. That's the weird thing. He get to put it in a weird way to keep making things worse. He got downgraded from friend to acquaintance. You know what I mean? Just like I'm still friendly with him, but I can't now trust him to do anything right. He doesn't get communication. Like And he was crying. I think crying is a sign of strength, right? I'm not gonna say it's a sign of weakness. I don't believe that. I believe it's a sign of strength. You know, especially because like it's like it takes a lot to cry. It's like in front of people. But he's crying on this party I'm doing with on the PlayStation. I'm just like, yo, yo, yo. Like, what did like? I almost want to ask him, what the fuck did I say? Like, were you crying over me, or were you crying over something in the background? Because like, yo, I'm not here to make you cry. That's actually not one of those things I want to do, regardless of I want to get involved with your life or not. I'm not here to like ruin people's lives. I'm not here for that crowd, you know. But it's like this guy literally, doesn't kind of doesn't get it. And I hate to say that because I like this guy. I think he's a good dude, but like every time I communicate with him, it's like, yo, just don't sugarcoat it. Like say it. Like like there are things like I admit like when I'm really mad, I have to polish a turd, right? I'm not gonna go online and say like, blah 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 blah, blah and then boom, knock on my door, please. It's like no, I'm not doing that. That's why I don't usually record when I'm angry, or when I do record when I'm angry, it's usually like this type of recording where it's not, it could be canceled pretty quickly. Versus like a live stream where like once it goes up, it's up there. I mean, I've done bad things in live streams too, but like I don't want people seeing that, part of me. But like with some people, it's like they don't care. I'm so tired. I was just been sleeping pretty terribly last couple of days. As I'm losing my mind here. I will say happy Friday because part of me is like, yeah, this is one of those things where I might do some more live streaming when I'm done with this because I don't know what I'm going to do this Saturday. Because it's good to actually have a day where I'm like open for anything versus like right now where I'm like, okay, just drinking this soda because my energy's dipping and it's got caffeine, so yeah, that's why. Oh man, I'm about to fall asleep and I can't fall asleep because it's freaking, like it's like I gotta meet with my friends at 11. I don't like. I actually like meeting with my friends. It's not them. It's mostly just me. You know, like me and my dumb ass staying up all night. Like brilliant, 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 brilliant. And then like to have like my credit card bill be fucked up. Like I'm pissed. Oh, you gotta pay us money. Oh, that's great. I'll pay you money. Oh, you have a late fee. Damn it. I was like, pissed me off. Because they take forever to charge it to your account. But then they like, oh, we gotta have late fees. Like, it's like the same thing with DSS. They like, well, you gotta have late fees. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. I mean, I don't really like that too much with DSS. Like, they make one mistake and I get screwed. Mm, Yeah, oh my god, they got more snow coming. Fan freaking tastic. Yeah, that's a foul. Oh my god, dude, what are you doing? I thought that was a foul ball. Not that it's like, not that he shouldn't have hustled, because he should have hustled. Okay, be calm. We're just gonna have to get rid of him. Put him in the river. But you know, with cement skis, because that was weird. And great, I could have gotten out of this inning with the game with the lead, but nope. Well, at least I got out of this inning pretty painlessly. The game is tied. It's only the third inning. Who cares, you know? I'm like, yeah, who cares? Because I'm definitely not crying on the inside. Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I feel so bad for the new people at Common Ground. Also, I feel bad for like this for like the people presenting at this event because it's like intercommunity's having an event for 18 to 29 year olds, and they're having the warm line that I normally call at this event, and I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. They are going to screw it up, because part of me is like afraid that I may have told in the warm line too much. You know what I mean? Like when you say something is bad and you say it over and over again, it's one of those things where I don't want them to think, yo, intercommunity. It's not so much as that they're that bad. They are that bad. They're just gonna. What they do is they BS it. You know, they go, oh, well, that's so nice. We'll butter up these people. And then, boom, I look like an idiot for saying intercommunity is a cesspool. Like, like, that's what I get frustrated with intercommunity. It's like, they're not dumb. Like, part of me, though, is kind of got a feather in my cap. Like, why are they calling me for this event? Like, I don't care. Whoa, I thought I lost my phone. Like I really don't, cause it's like one of those things where like, yo, I am not going there. You know, for more like I'll go there to see the warm line people, but that's it. Like that's not a real reason to go there. It's just like, yo, I'll see you guys. I'll see if you guys come there early. I'll see if I get hell raised because like I'm part of me is like they're so dumb. They'll be like, oh, you know, why are you here, Joanna? I'd be like, because I was called by Rick, and Rick told me to come here at 1. So it's like one of those things where I could see them doing that. And I'd be like, yo, Rick told me to come here. I don't want to be here. Like, I got things to do, places to be. I mean, I want to go, but it's also like, I don't want to deal with people giving me the business. Like, like, why would, like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't want to go to groups. I don't like groups. I don't think they help in a lot of ways. They don't help me, like, in more specifically, because, like, and I'm saying that, like, when I say they don't help, it's really they don't help me. It's like I learn better one on one, or I learn better through experience, not through, oh, this little group. Like, how does it make you feel? Like, it makes me feel like I want to put a foot through your head. Like, no offense, but that's how I feel. And it's like, oh, that's so angry. You should go. No, I'm not going to no anger management group. Like, yo, that's the exact opposite of what I want or what I need. Like, more importantly, I don't need to be coddled or, told I'm some special snowflake. I know I'm not. That's what bothers me with intercommunity is like, I know, like, one of the sad truths about life is that you're not a special snowflake, right? But intercommunity would rather have you go, I'm a special snowflake. Like there's nobody else just like me. And I don't even want to be that negative because I don't like this about the world, but that's just not true. Nobody is really special, but like, and I mean 100% special. I'm not talking about we're all important. That's a better way to put it. But we're not special. I mean, like, there's been thousands. Like, I don't even want to say it like that, but I'm trying to say it like in a way that makes sense. I don't know. I guess this is about it, because like I'm in the fourth inning. I don't know how much longer I can keep going as staying awake or whatever. My mouth is killing me, you know. Oh, damn. I'm gonna just go to sleep. I mean, I might text my friend to see like if he does mind, because like he's supposed to hang. We're supposed to hang out with another acquaintance, but this guy's also pretty cool. So it's like great. I want to do that, and I don't want to let him down. But like waiting till 11, I'll be dogging. I'll be like, and then like I was trying to snore, but I can't do it when I'm awake. Yeah. So this might be one of the longer ones because again, I was just recording since the first inning. Basically, I started the game. I saved it without doing anything, and then boom, came back to it, and now here I am. Look at me, Mom. I'm successful. And I'm pissed. All right. I'm like, yep. And there it goes. There goes the success. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm kind of laughing because I'm like, yo, that's like just a base hit. Fantastic. Yeah, like, great. I'm going to be yawning all day. Fantastic. But I'm excited for that new controller stuff I've been doing. It's like, yep, great. I got my remote play done. Done. Not doing that what I just said. I'm tired. I hate saying that too in videos because it's like, yep, I know I shouldn't be, but I am. All right, we're gonna stop here with the recording. After this out, if I can get this next guy out, we're gonna stop because I gotta get up. I gotta move. I gotta do something. Yeah, we're gonna stop pretty soon. There we go. All right, I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Have a great weekend. See y'all later.